The 2016 scorecard, which focuses on three freedoms, capital, services and goods, cites significant improvements at regional level as compared to country level. Trademark East Africa, an Aid for Trade organization, says the biggest impediment to the Common Markets Protocol processes is the failure by some countries to adhere to reforms as agreed upon.
While the review of domestic laws that conflict with the commitments made under the Common Market has progressed at different speeds, different paces in the different partner states, you might want to know that some partner states, even after the commitments, have introduced new measures that conflict with the CMP commitments.
On its part, the World Bank asserts that compliance to these commitments could bear fruit only if member states prioritize the integration agenda.
Fast-tracking this means integrating these in the country's own development plans, making sure that countries are actually taking ownership of some of the progress that is required, that countries are associating their progress with the attraction of investment, because I believe that in the final analysis, countries are looking for jobs for their people.
Regional bloc observers admit that the problem is worsened by the wanting intra-East African community trade, which stands at 20%.
And this is really one of the biggest challenges in the EAC. Even products that are much more up to the standards and what is more desirable and what we know is stronger. For example, I'll just go back from the private sector perspective. If you look at the slippers we buy which come in from China, and you look at our Toyota slippers, you know what I mean by Toyota slippers, which you can wear for 10 years and it's still not worn out because you don't have the weight of a vehicle. It's made out of car tires. When you compare notes, it's simply because, or you look at the Masai shoes, we prefer to buy the slippers in the supermarkets and every week simply because they're fashionable.
There's consensus now more than ever that fast-tracking and implementation of key commitments made by member states in the integration process can have a significant impact on poverty alleviation and on creating shared prosperity.